Hello and welcome to Dinosaur Juice, and more importantly, welcome to two Saturn City vans, a flatbed and a proper van. And well, yeah, we've been driving them around all day and getting some nice pretty shots with them, and yeah, good fun little things for like last mile delivery and yeah, inner city work and stuff. But they do work in like country estates and things like that. Would be a good example of where a small quiet electric van deserves a place. And as someone who lives in Oxford, I really appreciate these because more and more cities are going EV only, and that's pricing small businesses out of being able to operate there, whereas these are very affordable little electric vans. So we are now in the Saturn EV van. Unfortunately I've got to drive slowly around here, but it drives quite nicely, steering's very good, and the thing that you have to commend is the turning circle is incredible. And obviously being EV, it's nice and quiet, and yeah, it responds quite well as well. But there's little to say. There's enough room in here for two people, not really much more than that. I mean, there's storage spaces, so that's quite nice. Cup holder, huge neck pocket, which I'll get a close-up of, and nice trays here and here. But it really is a small little nimble van. A reversing camera is fantastically useful. You can really see everything. Light steering, but very tight steering ratio. Turning circle, and quite a nice steering ratio, to be honest. Yeah, disc brakes all around, and they feel quite nice. Been told it's got ABS. Yeah, got a heater, nice and warm. It really is. It's just like a proper little van, like a super carry, only a little bit smaller. It's nice, but the loading bay isn't big. Yeah, I'll show you the turning circle in a second, but other than that, yeah, it's very quiet, very easy to drive, very small, and the vision out of it's very good. You've got big mirrors and everything. I think this will be very useful for like places where you either in a tight city or maybe in the countryside on like an estate or farming or something like that. Having a nice small vehicle just to I'll show you the turning circle as well. It's fantastic. You really don't need to do 3-point turns. So I'm here in the Saturn EV van, and well, we're up to speed and properly on the road now, and we can talk about what it's like on the road. So I'm with the general manager Helen of Saturn, and well, what kind of speed can you get out of it?
Yeah, so we can get up to 50 miles an hour. Gets there quite quickly. Nice smooth ride, as you can feel.
And what kind of range do you get out of it?
So the range is from 65 to 125 miles. That does depend on obviously the battery option you choose, the driving conditions, etc. Because we obviously have you have air conditioning, radio, obviously the heating as well, obviously. So that makes a difference to the range. But yeah, no, the range can be up to 125 miles.
Right. And how long does it take to charge?
You're looking around about 6 to 10 hours for a fully charge.
Quite a usable last mile delivery vehicle, especially in the cities that are now becoming EV only.
Yeah, absolutely, and we think that's how going to be really popular in that market. You see the news all the time. There's so many towns and cities that are going to go completely emissions free. You're also looking at London. There's different zones that you will then not have to pay the fee to go into, so you can save money there. And we think it's going to be popular, particularly the flatbed version we see being popular in the cities, and obviously we're in the
countryside, rural environment.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely.
Which are, yeah, being from a farming background, I can see these being popular with certain groups of farmers and conservationists.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, with the flatbed version, we see that being really popular. Like parks, say for example, like a maybe an independent park or another park where they're collecting rubbish, or they are they've got a handy person or gardener, something like that.
Yeah, so groundskeepers, parks.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. I think that would be ideal for those areas. We see the van that we're in now, with the box back, that we could see that being ideal for people who, for delivery companies, last mile in the city. We think that would be fantastic.
So when doing the research about these vehicles, I found out that this is one of the very few electric small vans that offer independent suspension all round. I'll film that for you in a second, but it offers a very smooth ride. It's quite a rough terrain that we're going over, lots of bumps and things, and it's very smooth, which is quite nice. You don't often get that in extremely small vehicles.
And extremely small is the right word for it. It's about 3.88 meters long and 1.45 meters wide, which is a very, very small vehicle. The other thing that gets commented on a lot is just the general styling, not the fact that it's excessively small or anything, just that it looks quirky, and I think that we captured that very well with the shots you're about to see. The vehicles I normally make videos about are fun little sports cars, so making a video about a van was quite interesting, but they are actually quite nippy and quite fun, and everyone enjoyed driving them. Here's a clip of someone having some fun on a little gravel road. Yeah, it was surprisingly nice, and I think would be a useful tool for a company in a small, tight location, whether that be in a city or a small country area. Obviously, driving up and down the motorway would not be this vehicle's forte, but it has its place definitely, and I want to see it succeed. Therefore, I did make a video for Saturn themselves promoting the vehicle. I'm not sponsored by Saturn, and this video is not sponsored. But yeah, do check out that video. There is a link at the end of this video, and other than that, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra!